Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
Hello there and welcome. Welcome, Gary. Good to see you.
Good morning.
You're in a
Good
different
morning.
location. Tell us a little bit more about it.
I am. Really not. It's just above my office. We have a mock courtroom that we use to, try to get ready for things. And in this age of COVID, we're using it for things that I never dreamed we'd use it for.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, it's all set up with this technology. So I thought, well, why not? Let's just use it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we have a question today. Here we go. Let's put it up on the screen. Is it normal for lawyers to do cold calls?
Yeah.
Oh.
This has been a problem for years. I haven't sensed a lot of it recently, but I know it's going on, and people do get calls and they'll say, why did this guy call me, or who was calling me? The answer is no, it's not. It's unethical. In every state has its own ethics rules, but every state says this is unethical, and it should be. I mean, there's just no reason to intrude into somebody's life without it. You can maybe, advertising, it could be argued, maybe does some of that, but it's not personal about the case that you're in. So we do want people to know that there are options for them and, where they can call or go or who to call. But calling somebody directly on the phone just has never been right. And it's really just, it's illegal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now, so the follow-up question on that was like, how do they, I guess meaning lawyers, know I was even in an accident, and how would they have gotten my number?
Yeah, well, years ago, there was some legislation passed in Georgia that tightened all this up because the accident report has a lot of information on it, like your address, your car registration, your driver's license number, your phone number, has a lot of information that really doesn't need to just be out in the public hands. So Georgia at least has some laws that say this is going to be protected unless you have a real interest in the case and having it. So we can get it for people. We do all the time, but I don't get them unless somebody gives me authority to do so. Now, the other thing to remember is it's not lawyers always that are calling. It can be doctors' offices. It's sometimes referral companies, people from out of town. There's all kinds of ways somehow this information gets out there. If it happens, get the information, find out the number. You're not going to be able to call them back. They're usually hidden numbers, but see what you can find out. Turn them, call the Bar Association, call our office. We'll be happy to help, but you need to, you don't need to be dealing with them. It's just not, it's not the proper way to do things. There are other ways to find help. Certainly, there's plenty of options out there.
All right. Very good. Well, thank you for answering that question today, Gary, and we'll see you on the very next Legal Break.